In this video tutorial, you will learn how to store and use numeric values in variables. I have previously talked about string variables, which contain character data enclosed in single or double quotes. Numeric variables store number values. String and numeric variables are called scalar values because each one stores a single value. In PHP, common scalar types include strings, integers, floats, and booleans. There are two main numeric data types in PHP, integers and floats. The first numeric type is an integer. An integer is a whole number. In PHP, the range of integer values depends on the system running PHP. Most modern systems are 64-bit, which allows PHP to store very large integer values. You can check the integer limits for your PHP installation by using the constants php_int_max, php_int_min, and php_int_size. If a number is outside the supported integer range, PHP may store it as a float. PHP does not have a separate built-in decimal data type. An integer must have at least one digit. It may not contain a decimal point. It can be a positive or negative. PHP also allows other integer formats, such as hexadecimal, binary, and octal. Modern PHP also allows underscores in numeric literals to improve readability. For example, 1_000_000 is easier to read than 1000000. Here are some examples of valid integer values. $A equals 10 is a decimal format number. Decimal format just means the normal way we write numbers every day using digits 0 through 9. It does not necessarily mean the number has a decimal point. So 10, -25, and 0 are decimal format numbers, but they are still integers because they are whole numbers. The variable b is a hexadecimal number. The 0x tells PHP the number is written in base 16 instead of regular base 10. In hexadecimal, the letter F represents 15. The value 0xFF equals 255 in regular decimal notation. You do not need to use hexadecimal often as a beginner, but it is useful to recognize it because it sometimes appears in programming, color values, and computer-related examples. The variable C is a binary number written in PHP's binary notation. The 0b prefix tells PHP that the number is written in binary notation, so the B stands for binary. Binary uses only zeros and ones. This value equals 10 in regular decimal notation. These values are all stored as integers when they fall within the supported integer range of your PHP installation. The var dump function is very useful when working with numbers. Rather than using only print, you can pass a variable to var dump. This function displays both the value and the data type. This can help confirm whether PHP is treating a value as an integer or a float. PHP also has a numeric data type called a float. A float or floating point number is a number that contains a decimal point or is written in exponential notation. Floats are useful when working with decimal values, but they are stored as approximations. This means they may not always be exact to the last digit. A float will typically contain a decimal point or be expressed in exponential form. If a mathematical calculation produces a value with a fractional component, PHP will store the result as a float. For example, 10 divided by 4 produces a float because the result includes a fractional value, which is 2.5. A value such as 5.0 is also treated as a float because it is written with a decimal point. Using the function var dump will show the difference between an integer and a float. For example, 5 is an integer, but 5.0 is a float. Although both these values represent the same number mathematically, PHP treats them as different data types. The float data type can store very large numbers, but floats have limited precision. This means they are not always exact, especially when working with decimal values. Here are some examples of valid float values. Again, using the var dump function will show you both the value and the numeric data type. In this chapter, we will focus on the first four arithmetic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have the assignment operators. The most commonly used assignment operator is the equal sign. This operator assigns the value on the right side to the variable on the left side. For example, the variable x equals 10. This stores the value 10 in the variable x. PHP also provides compound assignment operators, which are convenient shortcuts. For example, the plus equals operator adds a value to the variable and stores the result back in that same variable. So instead of writing the variable x equals the variable x plus 5, we could get the same result as writing the variable x plus equals 5. So now the variable is now 15. Both statements produce the same result. Similar compound assignment operators are available for subtraction, multiplication, division. Modulus is the remainder after division, and exponentiation. Modulus operator is commonly used in programming to determine whether a number is even or odd, cycle through repeating patterns, wrap values within a range, or perform actions at regular intervals. So we have the variable x, and then the minus equals 2. So x, which was previously 15, is now 13. So we have the variable, and then the multiplication symbol equals 2. So x is now 26. So we did multiplication on value 13. So x, which is now 26, divided by 13, x now becomes 2. So now x is 2, and then we have the modulus symbol equals 2. So there's no remainder, it's just 0. So x is now 0, and then the asterisk sign twice. This expression uses the exponentiation operator. 0 to the second power means 0 multiplied by itself, so the result is 0. PHP gives us several functions for formatting and working with numbers. One commonly used function is the round function. The round function rounds a number to a specified number of decimal places. The value will be rounded up or down depending on the digit that follows the desired precision. For example, consider the number 4.967. If we round it to 2 decimal places, PHP looks at the third decimal digit, which is 7. Because 7 is 5 or greater, the number is rounded up to 4.97. Now consider the number 7.962. When rounding to 2 decimal places, PHP looks at the third decimal digit, which is 2. Because 2 is less than 5, the number is rounded down to 7.96. Other useful functions are ceil and floor. The ceil function rounds a number up to the next highest integer, and the floor function rounds a number down to the nearest lower integer. For example, if the value is 4.2 and we use the ceiling function, it rounds it up to 5, while the floor function rounds it down to 4. The number format function formats numbers for display. It can automatically add separators such as commas for thousands instead of manually inserting commas into a number. You should use a formatting function to ensure consistent output. The number format function allows you to specify the number of decimal places to display. This is especially useful for currency values, which are typically shown with 2 decimal places, such as $10. The number format function works with both integers and floating point numbers. When a specific number of decimal places is requested, the value is rounded accordingly. It is important to remember that number format returns a formatted string. This makes it useful for displaying numeric values in output, but it should not be treated as the original number for additional calculations. Understanding order of precedence. Order of precedence determines how PHP evaluates arithmetic operators. Although calculations are generally processed from left to right, some operations are performed before others based on their precedence. Exponentiation has the highest precedence among the arithmetic operators discussed here. Addition and subtraction come after multiplication, division, and modulus in the order of operations. A common mnemonic used to remember the order of operation is PEMDAS, parenthesis, exponents, multiplication, and division, addition and subtraction, often remembered with the phrase, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." Here is an example. We have the variable x, which equals 7 plus 3 times 2. If you evaluated the expression strictly from left to right, you might incorrectly get 20. Whihowever, because multiplication has a higher precedence than addition, PHP first calculates the 3 times 2, which equals 6, and then it adds 7, resulting in a final value of 13. To avoid confusion and make your calculations easier to read, it is often best to use parentheses to explicitly control the order of the operation. For example, x equals, in parentheses, 7 plus 3 times 2. In this case, the parentheses force PHP to perform the addition first. The result is different because PHP calculates 7 plus 3 first, and then it multiplies that result by 2. So this other example shows if you want the result to be 13, and this example shows if you want the result to be 20. We have the increment and decrement operators, which increase or decrease the value of a variable by 1. The increment operator uses plus plus and increases a variable by 1. The decrement operator uses minus minus and decreases a variable by 1. These operators can be placed either before or after the variable. In this code example on the right, the PHP code is used to turn a tax percentage into a number PHP can use in multiplication calculations. The variable tax equals 8 is a tax rate that is 8%. First, PHP divides the tax by 100, so the tax rate variable equals the variable tax divided by 100. So this becomes tax rate variable equals 8 divided by 100, and the result is 0.08. That means 8% as a decimal. Then this line adds 1 to the tax rate, which is the variable tax rate plus plus. That number can now be used to calculate the total price with tax. The first line changes the tax percentage into a decimal. The second line adds 1 so the number can be used as a multiplier to calculate the original price plus tax. The random integer function returns a random integer within an inclusive range that you can specify by providing a minimum and maximum value. For example, in our PHP code block, we have print random underscore int, and between parentheses we have 5, a comma, and 20. This can return any integer from 5 through 20, including both 5 and 20. The book uses mt_rand function to generate a random integer. In current PHP, use random_int instead for a more modern and secure random integer function. In this tutorial, you learned how PHP works with numbers, including storing numeric values, performing calculations, following operator precedence, validating numeric input, formatting numbers for output, and generating random integers. Thank you for watching.